Once upon a time, there was a worm. They were hungry, so they decided to snack on a leaf. They were munching away on the leaf. And as they munched, they grew a little bit, and they grew a bit more. And then they looked for something else to eat. They found a bit of banana peel, and they munched on that, and they ate it all up. And then they found a bit of sand with little tiny stones in it, and they ate that to help them digest their food because their teeth weren't very good at mashing it up. Then they did a poo. Now, a boy came along and looked at the poo, and his friends were like, "Ooh, that's poo." But the boy realised it was just soil, really, but it was very nice soil. So the boy had an idea. He grew some plants in it, and the plants loved it. And then, just as the worm was minding its own business, something happened. A mole bit its tail off, because moles like worms. The worm was in pain, but because it had a magical part of its body called a clitellum, which is like a lump halfway along, it managed to grow its tail back. And then the boy saw this and thought, I wonder, if I chop the worm up, will it make lots of tiny worms? So, he got his trowel, chop, chop, chop. He didn't mean any harm, he was just experimenting really. But then all the tiny little bits of worm didn't move. The boy realised he'd killed the worm, and he was really sad. Didn't quite know what to do. So, he went out into the woods, and he talked to the magic elder tree, and the elder tree said, "I know how to revive the worm. You're going to have to follow these instructions carefully." So it told the boy what to do, and it said, "Take one of my sticks." Always ask before you take a stick from an elder, because they're magical trees and they're home to magical creatures that might get angry otherwise. So the boy took the stick, and he noticed that it had a very soft inside called a pith. And like the elder tree told him, he cut the stick up into segments. And someone had told him once that the parts of a worm's body are called segments. Once the elder was cut up into segments, he used something hard to push the pith out of the middle. So there was a nice hole running through the segment, and he kept going until he'd done all of the segments. Now the worm is a they because worms are both male and female. They can all lay eggs to make baby worms. As the boy was doing this, he felt very calm and relaxed. He found this process very satisfying. Once the elder had been made into segments with holes in, the boy kept on following the instructions. He took a bit of string and he poked it through a piece of elder, and then he tied it at the end to stop it falling off. Then he kept poking string through the elder, one by one. And once he'd done the last one, he had a worm shape. And he tied the end to stop it all falling apart. And then he put the elder worm down, as if by magic, it wriggled off. Wow. Make sure you've got an adult helping you when using sharp tools. An elder is mildly poisonous, so make sure you wash your hands after handling it, or you could use gloves, and definitely don't put it in your mouth.